What is going on, guys? It is your boy Hollywood Steve back with another podcast right here on the Hollywood Steve Wrestling Podcast right here on the YouTube. Make sure you guys, before we do anything, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Alright, today's video we are going to talk Monday Night Raw. Going to give you guys a little preview of Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. And it is going to, looks like Raw is going to be emanating from, I believe it is going to be emanating from Grand Rapids, Michigan tomorrow. And so here we go with a little previews of Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. So we're going to have a freshly minted number one contender to the World Heavyweight Championship, Damian Priest, coming off his victory last week in the Fatal 4-Way main event. Priest is on the road to a rematch with the man he lost the championship to, Gunter. The two are sure to have some words for each other. Now that their paths are set to cross yet again for the world title. So we got Damian Priest and Gunter going to have a face-off tomorrow, and we've also got a number one So also last week we had another number one contender decided, which was Io Sky, who won the women's battle royal for a shot at the current women's champion Liv Morgan. However, Liv and her friend slash bodyguard Raquel Rodriguez will have their hands full as they clash with the women's tag team champions in a non-title match, Bianca against the women's tag champions Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill tomorrow night. And the champs are out for some payback after Liv and Raquel eliminated them both from the Battle Royal, and we are sure you can be sure that that they're going to get their revenge. That they're going to get some payback. And also we had Bronson Reed made another huge impact last week by interfering and clearing house during the Fatal 4-Way with his rival, Seth Rollins, catching the brunt of his fury. Seth Rollins obviously catching the brunt of his fury. Reed has now been confirmed to be appearing live this Monday. And there's bound to be some repercussions as this heated rivalry marches on. So who will take the first blow this week? Let me know who you guys think who's going to take the first blow this week. Is it going to be Seth or is it going to be Bronson Reed? Also, we can probably expect here some further developments involving Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, and the New Day's continued rift. The New Day's rift continues. We are slowly getting this. I think we are slowly starting to get this Xavier Woods heel turn, which in my mind, my humble opinion, which in my mind is long overdue. Now, don't get me wrong. I have loved the New Day. Loved the New Day. For years. But I feel that it is time for a shift. I feel that, either Xavier, I obviously think that Xavier needs to turn heel. Xavier needs this. He needs a new direction in his character. And I think this just is a really, really good way to do it. Just do this slow burn. This real slow burn cause rifts. Let there be rifts within the New Day and let it be boiling and then just boil over, and we have a Xavier Woods heel turn. I think that is going to be when that payoff happens. I think that is going to be an amazing payoff. So we're also going to get a follow-up on the Miz's abduction at the hands of the Wyatt Six, and there's going to be a lot more going tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw. So there we go, guys. There's kind of a little snippet, a little snapshot, if you will, of what is going to be happening, what is scheduled to happen on Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. Again, just going back to the New Day for a second. Going back to the New Day for a minute. I just want to park here for a sec. New Day has been a staple of the tag division for years. For 10 years. New Day's I believe they have their 10-year anniversary coming up. So they've been a team for a hot minute, and I think that this heel turn that they're slowly doing with Xavier Woods is long overdue. Like I said, I think it's time that we get a fresh Xavier Woods, a fresh Kofi Kingston. Just all around, just get a fresh, something different with the New Day, because like I said, they've been a tag team for years. And I think it's time that I just think it's time for Woods and Xavier to Woods and Kofi just to kind of part ways. Just for something different, and let Woods go on this heel run. Let him compete for a singles title. That he hasn't. That he hasn't ever. I don't think Woods has ever competed for a singles title. So I think that'd be awesome to have Woods compete for a singles title as a heel, though. And I think that would be super cool, to see Xavier Woods as a heel, because I've just seen him as a face, since he's been with the New Day. And so, New Day's been around for, like I said, New Day's been around for a long time, and it's been like 3 years, I think, since they've won a championship. So since they've won the tag titles, it's been like 3 years. I think it's been like 3 years since they've won the tag titles. So, I understand and I see Xavier Woods' frustration, in this, where he's like, hey, we haven't won gold for like 3 years. We're the New Day. What are we doing? We need to get back to being serious. We need to focus on what brought us here. And so I think this slow burn that they're doing with Woods, just kind of the tension, the little riffs between him and Kofi after matches and in matches, and just I like this little story that's being weaved. And speaking of stories being weaved, on a different note, going to SmackDown. If you guys saw SmackDown last week, Johnny Gargano was talking to the Motor City Machine Guns, the new World Tag Team Champions. And after Johnny got done talking to Alex Shelley, Ciampa comes into frame and says, "What are you doing?" And Johnny Gargano says, "Well, I've known Alex Shelley since we were like 6 years old. So him and I go way back. I was just, and Ciampa's like, do you know they have our titles that we've never got a rematch for, that we've never, and we're DIY basically, and we need to focus." And so a little bit of frustration there with Ciampa, and I think we're kind of maybe building here to a Ciampa heel turn as well on SmackDown. So I absolutely loved heel Ciampa, Tommaso Ciampa in NXT when he was heel, because the matches that him and Johnny Gargano had, oh sweet goodness me. Oh my goodness. The matches that they had in NXT, that rivalry was absolute class. That was a masterclass in how to do a story, how to tell a story. So here we go. Here we go with Monday Night Raw, Veterans Day, 2024. So hey, happy Veterans Day to all the veterans. Happy early Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for serving, and thank you to those who have served and are currently serving. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. So a Veterans Day edition of Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. Again, Damian Priest is scheduled to be on there face to face with Gunther. We got a non-title match between Liv Morgan and Raquel between Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, going up against Liv Morgan and Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. More follow-up with The Miz on his abduction by the Wyatt Six. A little more follow-up follow-up, I guess, if you will, between Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, The New Day. So yeah, I mean, it looks like it's gonna be Bronson Reed, Seth Rollins on Raw tomorrow night. So it looks to be a pretty good episode of Raw. It looks to be kind of, looks to be pretty stacked. Looks to be a pretty good episode tomorrow night. I will give you guys my review on the next day. I will let you guys know my thoughts and what I thought of Monday Night Raw and the matches and the content and just the whole 9 yards, the whole shebang, guys. I will let you guys know it all. That is what I do here on the Hollywood Steve Wrestling Podcast. I keep you guys informed and I let you guys know what is going on in the world of wrestling. Nothing to report right now, AEW wise or TNA wise. I didn't see anything come across. So yeah, tomorrow night, Monday Night Raw, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Make sure you guys check it out. Make sure you guys give it a watch. We are approaching Royal Rumble, which means the road to WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas, Nevada begins. I cannot wait, guys. And by the way, Monday Night Raw starting January 2025 is going to be on Netflix. So keep that in mind, guys. If you guys don't have a Netflix subscription, I would suggest you guys get it so you guys can watch Monday Night Raw. And I do believe that all the content, including the PLEs, will be on Netflix as well starting in January. So I believe, don't quote me on this, but I do believe that after January, that WWE will no longer be on Peacock here in the United States. I know across the pond in England, it is on Netflix right now. Everything is on Netflix that's WWE related. Monday Night Raw, all the PLEs. So make sure that you guys get Netflix if you guys do not have it, so you guys can be ready to watch Monday Night Raw on Netflix starting January 2025. And also, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, guys. Thanks, guys, for watching. Remember, this is Hollywood Steve, and when you're Hollywood Steve, it's for life, brah.